Nick is the GC on this particular job, so unless this guy has a warrant, Nick doesn't necessarily have to let him in. But in most cases, it's best to be as cooperative as possible and let the inspection take place.
Hello. You Nick?
Yep.
You should greet the compliance officer courteously and verify that he or she is in fact an Osha compliance officer by asking to see a badge or ID.
So what prompted your visit today?
Well, I got a complaint letter from one of your pipe fitters about welding fumes.
Okay. Well, welding's being done up on the penthouse. We can head up there right now.
And I thought as long as I was here, I'd take a look at those pipeline trenches too.
That's an area where I can't afford to lose any work time right now. I'm gonna have to ask you to just limit your inspection to the welding fumes complaint.
All right, fine.
All right, great. Well, let me grab a camera. Do you have glasses?
They're out in the truck.
Oh, here. Just use these.
Thanks.
Won't have to make another stop. All right.
Look, I know how busy you all are. Don't think you need to babysit me, all right? Just take off if you need to.
No, no problem. I'm happy to stick around.
How much longer you guys gonna be here?
I'd say we're about a year out.
Oops. Chain's not latched on that lift.
He knows better than that. He just finished refresher training on that lift last month. Hey, Ed, latch that lift, will you please?
Looks like a pretty significant exposure here.
Oh, I don't think so. I think the ventilation's pretty good in here.
Well, there's an awful lot of fumes coming up into his breathing zone.
Yeah, but they've been trained to position their welding hood so the fumes don't go up underneath.
Could still be a significant inhalation hazard.
Well, we checked the MSDSs on all the rods we use. All of them say to ensure adequate ventilation, which I think we've done here. We've trained the workforce how to keep the fumes away from their breathing zone, and I've done several air monitoring tests, none of which indicate overexposure. I mean, I just don't know what else I could do. Do you have any suggestions on how else we might deal with this?
We can talk about that later. You know, I think I might like to interview a couple of those pipe fitters privately.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to ask you to keep it short. I just can't have work interrupted for too long.
I understand.